Gentlemen, you are being sent in via halo jump. Now, I realize not all of you have had hands-on experience. And frankly, none of us have ever faced a situation quite like this one before.
There was a glimpse of a tail here or a fin there, but I was so excited to see the new Godzilla rise up in his full glory. What were your reactions when you first saw him?
Yeah, thrilled. I was excited. You know, it's such a we have such a great suspense sort of building up to the moment of when he gets on screen that it's like, you know, it's like our hero's arrived. You know, and he really is the sort of hero of the movie. Big time, yeah.
It's immense, isn't it? It's the sheer size of him.
Yeah.
How did you set about delivering something new when your potential audience is familiar with the Godzilla story that you're telling?
I think that's the beauty of Godzilla to some extent, is that there isn't actually a specific story attached to Godzilla. All the different Godzilla movies from Japan had completely different storylines, completely different characters. The only thing they had in common was that it was Godzilla in the movie. And so it's kind of a perfect situation for a filmmaker, because you have this beloved icon of cinema, but you can kind of do anything you want.
There's a lot of action, but how do you manage to act when there's no monsters actually there on set?
We're really lucky actually. We shot a lot of stuff on location. It was, you know, we'd film down streets and on the city and lock them off, and have tanks come through and military guys running through and cars flipped upside down and fires and rubble everywhere, smoke machines, and you know, you felt like you was in a war zone. You felt very immersed in it, so much so that, you know, it wouldn't take that much. It wasn't that much left to the imagination that if you looked over your shoulder, you know, you'd feel sort of like the presence of Godzilla or some monster or something chaotic happening, you know. So it felt pretty real, you know, at times.
So there's obviously a huge change in technology since the original was made. Did you feel the need to deliver a spectacle with the VFX in this film?
You've got to deliver on the epic spectacle, but also to the same extent, I think you've got to be restrained as well, because there's a temptation to be like a kid in a candy store and just throw everything at the screen all the time, and then it just has no effect. Like you just zone out and you don't care about anything. And so it's as much about what you don't show as what you do show. And I grew up in an era of filmmaking when there wasn't computer graphics, and they had to use, you know, the audience had to use their imagination a bit more, and you just glimpsed things, and the sense of anticipation that you'd have watching the film grew, and I think they were far more powerful because of this.
Yeah, I loved when he was charging up his spine. Oh, is that a secret?
It might be.
So you paid a lot of attention to the sound design of the monster's roar. Was that important to you? Did it have the impact you hoped for? And could you do the roar for us?
Okay, so basically the roar, you can do any sounds you want. You can really screw it up as long as at the end you do this. So you go this, you go. Go on. You do the little cow moo at the end, and you get away with murder at the beginning.